Okay. All right.
Hey, what's going on, family and friends? I hope everyone had a great Tuesday. It was a great day here in sunny California. Man, we have the best weather ever. I'll tell you that right now. Adam Ishman, I feel bad for you because I know out there in Michigan, you guys are freezing your tushes off. Oh well, shouldn't have never left, but I understand you got to move for a job. But no, guys, I am your host, Mr. Brandon Grant, aka Mr. Bowtie, aka the Bowtie Bowler. Today's guest, you've seen him before, you've seen him in the pro shops, you've seen him around, you order shirts from the young guy. Well, young, seasoned, whatever you want to call him, I don't know.
That's relative.
But no, I have my guy, my man, Mr. Keegan, the CEO of Logo Infusion. And we're going to talk about some things today because I'm sure you guys have questions like I have questions. And as you can see, this side, sorry, I have a patch on here. It says, I am bowling. I am a national staffer and part of a selective group to represent I am bowling. Mr. Keegan is the president of that. And can you please elaborate on I am bowling? Because clearly all we knew was Logo Infusion.
Yeah, so I printed out some graphics for you. So hopefully I hold this up correctly. But this is kind of the short history of, let me pull it back here. So basically we started off in 2008 as K&K Embroidery Services.
Gotcha.
You'll notice that 1 year later we changed the logo because we had some issues with that logo. The first logo, some people made some graphic sexual remarks about it, so we got rid of it. The real story. So we switched to 2000.
Are you going to tell me that story?
No, off the air. I can't. There could be children listening.
Gotcha.
So we used K&K Embroidery from 2009 till about 2013. That's when we changed the name to Logo Infusion. The reason we weren't running from the law or anything. It was just very simple that we had some pro shop customers that were buying from K&K Embroidery, and they were starting to get a little nervous because of our K&K Bowling Services brand. They thought they were buying from their competitors.
Okay.
So we switched the name to Logo Infusion, and at the time we had in-house embroidery. We sold promotional products. We didn't do a lot of bowling stuff, so it was kind of interesting. But in 2013,
now where you can put your paper down. Let's talk.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
We're good.
So in 2013 is when we invested in the dye sublimation process. That's the process to make these shirts.
Yeah.
So when you spend a lot of money on something, you want to try to get your money back. So basically we went from embroidering corporate apparel and selling promotional products to exclusively making bowling jerseys. And that's why Logo Infusion became a bowling brand.
Where did the name Logo Infusion come from, though?
Well, that's interesting because it was actually when we first started the company. That was the choice that we wanted to call the company. But there was there was some dissension in the ranks. Everyone thought we spent a lot of money advertising K&K Bowling Services, so we should try to mimic that, But it actually caused a lot of confusion because. So, for instance, someone would walk into our pro shop and they would say, "Hey, I have this jersey or this shirt. I want you to put a logo on it." And they would think that we would go in the back room and do it, but we had a separate facility that we did all that. So it actually got to the point where we could not accept any business at the pro shops. Anyways, so Logo Infusion really was a good name for promotional products business. Okay. And then again, for probably 5 years, I've been asking the silly question of like, how did this become a bowling brand? And the truth of it is that because we made it a bowling brand. We made a lot of jerseys with that logo on there, and that people started recognizing recognizing Logo Infusion as a brand. So now then the pandemic hits, and so now our business, bowling is in a lot of trouble, just because most of the country where a lot of bowlers are is closed. Yeah. So our business is, since we only sell bowling stuff, our business was directly affected by that. So I spent most of the summer trying to think of what are we doing? What are we going to do in the future? And we had been talking about this for a couple of years. I just didn't know how we were going to do it. But we had talked about creating other brands. doing different things, not getting out of bowling, but expanding outside of bowling. So the I Am Bowling brand
Quiet.
is who are you yelling at over there?
That one right there.
Oh, okay. All right. You were looking over your shoulder like you were telling a kid to be quiet, so that makes sense now.
Yeah.
So
because she feels like she's just like whoever's walking down the street, she's just about to just get them.
yeah. So anyways, the long story short is this goes to my second graphic. So in 2021, Logo Infusion is an umbrella brand.
Yep.
Over two new brands, I Am Bowling and Infusion Promos. Okay. So this is my corny way of making that a graphic. But Logo Infusion is our company name. Logo Infusion is still a bowling brand, so we haven't eliminated that. It's going to stay a bowling brand because people, for 8 years, we've been selling jerseys as Logo Infusion. What we're not doing is we're not spending any money to advertise Logo Infusion in the bowling industry. So now we're only advertising I Am Bowling. So, for instance, our sponsorships with we're the sponsor of Team USA, the Junior Gold Championships, the staff of the USBC, the SYC, so it's the Storm Youth Championships, and a lot of other organizations. We're product registered with the PWBA. All of that has been done as I Am Bowling in 2021. Okay. So when you go to when you go to bowl men's nationals, instead of seeing a Logo Infusion logo, you're going to see an I Am Bowling logo. So that's where, and that's why you're on the national team. That's why we moved the entire team to I Am Bowling. So you're on the national team, which is a select group of about 85 individuals. Yeah. We also have an affiliate staff program, and that program is open to anyone who is on any staff in bowling. So you don't have to be on a bowling ball staff. If you're on Genesis staff, Vice staff, Turbo, CTD, we're not concerned about it. What if you're on any of those staffs, or you work in or own a pro shop, you can join our affiliate staffer program. There's no free product, but we offer a very deep discount for people to buy products. Yep. And then we give everyone on that team, which right now there's about 125 people on that team, we give them all the opportunity to show us how they want to support our brand through using their coupon. And if they send us some business, then we promote them. So this year we promoted 6 people from our affiliate team from last year, just based on the fact that they promoted the heck out of us. And so from our standpoint, some people say, well, like 85 staffers is a lot. Well, if you go to the ball companies, you'll find out what a lot of staffers are there. They have a lot of staffers. Right. But here's what I would tell you. I would tell you that we could have as many staffers as people support our company. So if people are supporting our company and helping us grow the company, I'm not worried about how many people would be on there. The problem is that you and I have a history. I've known you for a long time. Yes. So I know you as a friend. And so when we talked about you being on staff, that wasn't like a hard discussion. I know that you support my businesses. Absolutely. When someone contacts me out of the blue and says, hey, I want to be on your staff, and I don't know who they are, it's hard for me to take a chance on it. It just is. So, and there's a lot of people, believe it or not, that get on staff and they don't do a lot. They think because they're a good bowler that they deserve it. Right. And jerseys and bowling balls are two different things. So if you throw the bowling ball well, that may sell some bowling balls for hammer. Like you go and bowl well, you might sell some hammer balls. Absolutely. But at that same time, when you shoot 893, well, that's a funny. But when you shoot 900, hammer's going to be thrilled. Well, I'm going to be thrilled too because you're my friend. But no one's going to buy your jersey because you shot 900.
That is true.
But they may buy that hammer ball because you shot 900. So bowling ability is really not the number one qualifier for being on our staff. It's a basis of it because that's how it started.
Yeah.
But there's some people on our staff that I could mention their name and no one would really know who they are, and they're the biggest supporters of our brand. So it's, you don't have to be a great bowler to be on our staff. So long story short, I would encourage anyone that wants to give it a try to get on our affiliate staffer program. At the very least, you're going to get jerseys at a big discount. And if you demonstrate
great quality too, I love.
Yeah. So we're made in America. We're made right here in Las Vegas. We do everything right here in Las Vegas at our facility. So you have a chance to be on the team. You demonstrate to us how you can support us, and then if it looks like that's a good fit, then we would put you on national staff, which means you're going to get some free jerseys, and you still got to work though, because you still got to produce, right? This is 2021, so that's no longer about how long you've been with me. It's what have you done for me lately. So it's just how it is, and everyone's life changes. People go through changes in their life, so we understand. So we've had some people leave our staff and then come back 2 years later because they for 2 years they were out of sorts, or maybe they were going through a divorce. They had something going on that they couldn't support us, and then they came back. No problem. So but anyways, that's the I Am Bowling story. It's not a name change. It's a new brand. It's a new
brand under the Logo Infusion umbrella.
It is. So I can understand how it can be a little confusing. The confusion is caused by the fact that I can't just turn Logo Infusion off. If I do that, then we lose all our business. So I can't do that. So what we're doing is we're right now in a transition of offering new styles on I Am Bowling. All the junior gold jerseys are on I Am Bowling. Everything is new is on I Am Bowling. And as more and more people shop on I Am Bowling, we'll make adjustments on Logo Infusion that make sense for our business. But I would tell you that there will probably always be bowling jerseys on Logo Infusion. But the other thing that you will see in the future on Logo Infusion is, if you needed to buy a fitted table cover, that has your logo on it, you're going to be able to buy that at logoinfusion.com. On I Am Bowling, you're only going to see bowling products. So you're not going to see anything out of, so if we decide to sell, let's say we create a golf brand, you may see us selling golf jerseys on Logo Infusion, but we would never sell it on I Am Bowling.
Gotcha.
So that's the gist of it. And if we sell enough golf jerseys, we'll create a brand underneath that umbrella, and it'll have its own identity, and we'll move those products to that brand.
There you go. So look, Ken Rogers asks, with the launch of I Am Bowling, how do you think it would fare in the sportswear market with this competition?
Well, I think it'll do very well because Logo Infusion has a very good reputation. We have a very high quality standards. We're made in the United States. We have competitive pricing. The I Am Bowling jerseys have we're using the same fabric, the same machinery and everything. I think the I Am Bowling name is a much better name than Logo Infusion for bowlers. Right. And we're starting to we're dabbling on some interesting things. Like we've created some T-shirts on our iambowling.com website.
Now, who made these things up? Because I read them. Who made them?
Yeah. Up? Did you like them?
Yeah, some of them, they were cool.
Okay, all right. Well, so I made up some of them, but I'm not very creative. Yeah.
Can staffers send ideas?
Well, okay, so that's where I'm going. See, I just said I'm not very creative, so I've already ran out of ideas. So, so here's the concept. The concept is come up with a cool statement for today's world that has I Am Bowling in a sentence. And what we do is we plug the logo into that position in the sentence. So, for instance, the first one we came up with, and I'm going to give some credit to one of your fellow teammates. So Brian Williams, who's on, I believe he's on DV8 staff or Brunswick staff. I don't know if you know. Do you know Brian Williams from Northern Cal?
Maybe if I see him.
He's a lieutenant colonel. So you would if you met him, he's about 8 foot tall, and he's a leader of men. So he has been in the military, making sure that you and I can do all kinds of dumb things for like 26 or 27 years. So he is he's on our staff, our national staff.
Okay.
And so he reached out to me when I introduced the brand and told me that he believed that we had something special here. And I was like, well, yeah, it's a new brand. It's a, cool logo. And he was like, no. Like I Am Bowling is it's a motion. Like you're doing something.
Right.
Like you're, and I said, well, what do you mean? He says, well, I think if you just make jerseys, you're just doing the same thing you were at Logo Infusion. So, and I said, well, what would I do differently? And he's like, well, he goes, I was thinking like a t-shirt with like some different phrases. So I didn't really get what he was saying at first. So I got a little frustrated. And if you talk to me for long enough and I don't understand what you're saying, I will get frustrated. And so, so after about an hour, I was like, okay, Brian, are you saying like I should have done my homework, but instead I am bowling? And he was like, yes, that's what we need. So for like 15, I got off the phone with him for like 15 minutes. I wrote down all these crazy sayings, right? And I was like, this is really easy. I'm not even creative. And I came up with all these sayings. And for the life of me, after that moment, I can't think of any good sayings. So I think God like put it on me to create these sayings. So yes, if you can come up with something funny or something, I mean, we're trying to sell a t-shirt that brands our company, but also it would be something someone wants to wear, you know? So, so a junior bowler who loves bowling may like to wear a t-shirt that says, I should be doing my homework, but instead I am bowling.
I got you.
A husband that should be doing some work around the house may say, I should be mowing the lawn, but instead I am bowling. Okay.
Hey, I think all husbands to cut the grass.
Okay.
should have that shirt.
Yeah. So anyways, we have some sayings where the name is in the I am bowling's in the front of the sentence. We have some that are at the end of the sentence and some that are in the middle of the sentence. Like Kathy, who's the real CEO of the company, my wife.
Yeah.
She wants to come up with one that says like, when I'm bowling, I always use hammer balls, I always use hammer bowling balls when I am bowling, and then put the hammer logo in that spot.
Right.
Because then we can make the same design for each of the bowling ball brands.
Yep.
And then everyone can just buy the shirt they want and they do it.
Absolutely.
So we're starting to sell some of these designs. We're starting to sell them on Amazon because we're another part of I Am Bowling is that we're trying to reach out to all bowlers, not just competitive bowlers, but the 70 million people that bowl every year. Because the bowling industry only focuses on a very small group of people. Out of 70 million people that bowl every year, only about 2 million of them bowl in some kind of organized league, whether it's sanctioned or unsanctioned. The USBC says there's about 1.2 million sanctioned, but some of the ball companies have found out there's another 800,000 or so that bowl in non-sanctioned leagues.
Right.
So you're only looking at about 2 million people, and of those 2 million people, only about 10% of them are like really active buyers. Yeah. And you know who they are because every time you go to the bowling center, they have a new bowling ball. Right. Well, you're not going to a bowling center right now, but back in the day when you went to the bowling center, you know who I'm talking about because every time you saw them, they had a brand new ball.
Right.
Right. But then you have other people that have been throwing the same ball for 5 years. So I guess the gist of it is that the entire bowling industry, I believe, is focused on about 200,000 people. And that's not a lot. That's not a very large base of customers. Yeah. So part of I Am Bowling is that we would like to go and reach out to the 70 million. So I see Jerry Johnson has a
they customize merchandise for small businesses with their logo.
We absolutely will. So one of the things when you go to iambowling.com, you'll know it's if you're familiar with Logo Infusion, you will notice right away that there's a lot of things that you can't do on I Am Bowling, and that's on purpose because we're trying to simplify our business. And we've already pulled all the data from sales for the last umpteen years, and the mass majority of people when they customize a jersey, they add a logo to the front and they added their name to the back. Not very many people add a logo to the chest or to the sleeve, or they just don't. Right. But staffers do because they need to represent all their sponsors. So to streamline our business, we're not offering that on the website. But if you email us at info@iambowling.com, we have full capability to do all that stuff. We're working on some solutions where customers will be able to add even their own logo onto a jersey on the website, and be able to purchase that. So that's coming soon. That's coming in the next couple months.
Okay. Well, guys, y'all heard it here, and I Am Bowling. It's its own basically brand for bowling only. Logo Infusion is still there. Logo Infusion is here with the umbrella. I Am Bowling and Logo Infusion Promos.
Infusion Promos
is under the umbrella. So guys, don't get it confused. Logo Infusion isn't going anywhere, but I Am Bowling is taking off. And like he said, he's trying to reach out to the 70 million plus bowlers that's out there, not just a select few. So appreciate it. What else is up, Ken?
I don't know. What else is up? Is that the only two questions? I'm not a very good guest.
No. Yeah. Well, people are probably bowling. We don't
bowling.
Yeah.
Let's stop that. COVID-19.
What's that? That's another. There you go.
I have no idea what it is. So here's what I can tell you. I can't see it. I don't know if I've had it. I don't know. I don't know what it is, but it's getting in my way, and it's making my day not so fun. But it seems like we're I don't know what happened. I don't know. All of a sudden the virus is scared and it's leaving town. I don't know. Out here in Nevada, we basically have very few cases here now. I mean, 6 weeks ago in Nevada, we were averaging 2,200 cases a day. And today it's under 400.
And it went down like that. That's so funny.
Yeah, it's like falling off a cliff.
Yeah.
So they're talking about opening things up, and I'm thinking about all these people in California where you live, and they're all going to come running over here with their infection, and we're gonna be in trouble again.
So you're saying stay where we are? That's what you're telling me?
Yeah. Well, no. If you're not infected, or you had it in the past, or you've had your vaccine, please come over with as many of your friends that have the same thing going. Oh, but if you have a fever, or you have a cough, if you're feeling a little funky, stay in California.
Hey guys, Ken wants to see all you guys, all my Californians.
I do. Hey, yeah, I'm really looking forward. We got some. We just had the True Amateur tournament.
Yeah,
that's the first real tournament we've had here in Vegas. That was a couple weeks ago.
Yeah, I see you there.
Well, because I have other things that I do.
Yeah, well, you was running from COVID. It was all those people from.
No, I wasn't running from COVID. COVID doesn't scare me, because if I think I already had it or something, because I'm overweight. That thing would have killed me in 10 seconds. I mean, so I either had it or it's afraid of me, one or the other.
What up, sis? Yes, they are. They're the same size as the Logo Infusion jerseys.
So that's not 100% true. So
I'm a large. Maybe I just got a little.
Okay. So let me explain. So we had over the 8 years that we made Logo Infusion jerseys, we had some good customer feedback on sizing. Yep. And so we made some changes on I Am Bowling to try to fix some of these things.
Really?
Yeah. So you may not notice it because you're a men's large, but here's why. So on the men's, so we'll talk about the men first. Yep. So on the men's side, we added some length to all the sizes. So and it wasn't really critical on the small sizes. So like the small through extra large were okay. They were kind of okay. We only added about an inch to those. Okay. But when you get to 2X and higher, a lot of people were paying to add length to the shirt, because the shirt's got a little boxier. So they got kind of like a box shape. Yeah. So they weren't long enough. So we added some length to 2X, 3X, and 4X.
And see, Dello just said, I think they run a little bigger.
Yeah, well, there's a couple reasons why that is. Let me finish on in case there's any ladies listening. We changed our the lady size, and we tapered the sides a little bit to have more of a sport fit. So over time, we had a lot of young ladies were telling us that our jerseys did not make their let's see, how do I say this without sounding
make their figure look right.
Yeah. They wanted to look a little bit more attractive, and they said that it was kind of like wearing a men's shirt. And so there's a lot of pretty girls out there. So we made our women's sizes. They have a little bit of taper on the sides now, so they fit a little bit better. So we were hoping that the ladies are happy with that. We eliminated our youth sizing, and that was by popular demand from parents. Parents did not like our youth sizing because their kids are growing. So they would buy a youth size, they grow out of it. Right. So Kathy and I, as we went to events all summer, we asked parents what they wanted, and they all kind of agreed on one thing: to add an extra small to the men's and women's. So we did that. So so the men's sizes that we offer online are extra small through 4X. Women's are extra small through 2X. There is no youth sizing. On the men's side, if you needed a 5, 6, 7, or 8X, you can purchase it. You need to email us for that.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
That's sweet.
Yeah.
That is sweet.
So I think the shirts are a lot. There's a lot of improvements that we put into I Am Bowling. So it's not just a different name. It's the same fabric, the same factory. One of the things that this fabric has a mesh to it. You'll notice on the inside, it makes it a little bit cooler.
Yeah.
So when we make our jerseys, part of the process is the fabric goes through a heat press at 400 degrees.
Okay.
Because polyester basically is plastic. I mean, that's what it is. So, and it's not like plastic like a Home Depot bucket, but kinda. It's like filaments of that, right?
Right.
So when the plastic, the fabric that goes through the heat press, think of the mesh as kind of like some small holes in a sheet of plastic. So it's a little bit weaker than the other fabric that we used. So it does stretch just a little bit. So if you say, well, the new jerseys feel a little bit bigger, that's why.
Okay. Jerry, yes. You go to the website, iambowling.com. It is.
Yeah. It is.
Yes, sir, it is.
Yeah, it's been up for yesterday was 1 month.
And it was that fast?
Yeah. Yeah, it's already 1 month old.
Wow.
Jerry probably went to the website and saw a cool picture of a family bowling and said, well, this ain't Logo Infusion. So he went off to something else. But I know Jerry very well. He's a good guy out here in Vegas.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely.
So, and there's on the bottom of the website, if anyone cares to know more about Kathy and I, we tell our whole story down at the bottom of the, you can actually click on it. And for real, this is my 30th year in the bowling business. A lot of people don't believe that. They think that I just showed up and started making jerseys, but I was drilling bowling balls for over 20 years before I started making bowling jerseys. Wow. So yeah, we have, our family is supported by the bowling industry. So we're a full-time bowling industry family, and so that's we're kind of proud of that. I mean, it's all of our friends are in bowling, and some of our enemies, but whatever. How it works.
Hey, look, I tell you guys, if anyone has questions, feel free to reach out to Ken, Kathy, myself, Jello. It's a lot of us out there.
Yeah.
And we can always point you into the right direction. If I don't have the answer, I know for sure I can point you into the right direction to have an answer for you. That's
sure. So the best bet is info@iambowling.com. So if they go and just email that, most of the time I answer the emails. It won't have my name on the bottom of it, but it will do that.
What type of material are the jerseys made from? I.e., dry fit?
Yeah, so it's the fabric we use is similar to a dry fit. Dry fit is a Nike term for their polyester fabric. So we can't call it dry fit, but basically it's a moisture wicking fabric, which is what the dry fit dry fit fabric is for Nike.
There you go.
We're a little company, so we don't make up names for our fabric. It's just it's logo infusion fabric. That's what it is.
It's logo infusion fabric. Hey, we'll take it.
Yeah.
Like I said, I love the way it feels. It really feels comfy.
Yeah, we switched to this new mesh fabric last July, and everyone's real. We've had nothing but compliments about it.
That's a plus. That is a bonus right there. Oh, here's this chick. I mean, sis.
Ah, there's my girl, Gail.
Whatever. We're gonna get off.
I saw her at the tat. So you were at the tat, and I missed
you. See her at the tat, but didn't see me at the tat.
Well, because I was there talking to some friends, and she walked by, and I was talking to her, and but I wasn't there a lot, and you didn't text me and say, hey, my old friend Ken, I'm here at the South Point, come and see me, because I would have came down and saw you. I would have taken you to dinner.
You're absolutely right, Ken. So when I come to Vegas again, I'll call you. Hey, Ken, what are you doing?
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
And if I can come see you, I will. You know I will.
Yes, I know, and I appreciate that.
When are you coming to Las Vegas next?
Very soon.
Are you before the TNB Nationals?
Yes. You're okay. Oh God! See, look, you see what you did for her. Look, now her head is just getting bigger and bigger.
Oh, I mean, look at that sexy photo that she's got there. Of course, she's special.
Let's see, Wanda. Let's see.
Wanda.
Do you have suggestions on where they should import their designs from?
Okay, so I got to be a little bit careful with this, but I heard a rumor that if you go to shutterstock.com, that you can look at all different kinds of graphics on there, and maybe if you email us with the little stock number for the graphic you like, maybe we could find it.
Okay, there you go.
So that shutterstock.com.
Shutterstock.com, guys.
That's correct.
All right. Hey, Ken, look, I appreciate your time today, man. This is some good info.
Yeah.
It's some really good info.
Yeah.
Like I said, because a lot of people didn't know about I Am Bowling. Like I said, IamBowling.com is up and running, guys. 1 month. It is 1 month old. So
it is.
Go visit it and look at the new designs that's out there.
Yeah, so there are a couple things that are different. Logo Infusion, there's a lot more variety on I Am Bowling, because each design, because I remember you asked me about this. What the heck are you guys doing? Yes. So every design, we have it in every bowling brand. On Logo Infusion, we used to pick a design for a brand, so it's a little bit different. So we had so there's more designs at Logo Infusion, but there's less variety because each design is assigned to a bowling ball brand. Right now on I Am Bowling, we have 21 designs. In fact, if you look at the newest design, it has a very much a Southern California flair. It looks like Laker colors to me. It's a yellow and purple.
Hey, that right there is going to end your show real fast.
Okay, well, I'm not a Laker fan.
Me neither. So let's not.
Okay, all right, but you probably have some Laker fans watching. So, and you do live in Southern California. So I'm a San Antonio Spurs fan because my boss told me I have to be. So that's how that works. So I don't have a team in basketball and football. I have my wife's teams. So I have the San Antonio Spurs,
City Chiefs, San Antonio,
and then I got unfortunately we're in a state of mourning because of that guy in Florida. But I do have a baseball team. I've been a Red Sox fan since 1975.
Okay.
So.
And that'll end your show real fast too, because I'm a Baltimore Oriole fan. See, we just don't really click right now.
Unless you're a Yankees fan, unless you're Dave Wadka, the Yankees fan. So I've never told Dave Wadka I'm a Red Sox fan because I kind of like Dave and I don't want him to not talk to me. But you want a quick story why I'm a Red Sox fan?
Nope.
All right. Why are you a Baltimore Orioles fan?
Because I like Cal Ripken.
Okay. All right. So I have a similar story. In 1975, the Red Sox and the Reds were in the World Series, and Carlton Fisk in Game 6 hit a home run to win the game. And my dad was a Reds fan, and I think because he was a Reds fan, I chose to be a Red Sox fan. And I've been a Red Sox fan ever since.
So you just wanted to go against the grain, huh?
I just wanted to, yeah. I just wanted early on. I was 6 years old. I wanted to go against authority.
Yeah, it's clearly, and you're still doing it. Well, not no more. Not no more. You picked the right teams now.
Yeah, whatever. I mean, whoever wins, as long as it's entertaining, like my wife, my daughter's going to Villanova, so my wife is watching all the Villanova basketball games, and whatever. I mean, if they win, great. If they lose, great. Whatever. I don't. It doesn't really affect my day. I mean, I don't make money because I don't bet on the stuff, so I don't care who wins.
Right.
I want it to be entertaining.
Well, I agree with that one.
So if it's not entertaining, I don't want to watch it. So, what about Tiger Woods? What did you see what happened today?
That was 4 minutes from my job.
Oh, really?
Yes.
So yeah, they're coming out with
I didn't really know what was going on, and then my phone kept going off, all these alerts.
Yeah.
And the ESPN was like Tiger Woods, and I looked where it was. I was like, dude, that's those helicopters literally, like I said, 4 minutes away. Yeah.
Wow. Yeah, they're coming out with some details. I guess he was doing some filming, and he was going from one location to another, and I guess he might have been delayed, and so I don't know if he was rushing a little bit or whatever, but I hope he's okay.
I hope so too. Seriously.
He's definitely the GOAT. Do you like Tiger Woods, or are you going to be mad?
Tiger Woods. I watch him all the time.
Okay, all right, good, because that's my favorite golfer.
Good.
I told Kathy. So Kathy told me at lunch, she's like, "Well, he might not play ever again." And I said, just for saying that, he's going to not only play, but he's going to win the Masters. He's going to win the Masters on one leg, and with a limp. I mean, that's just the guy. That's how good the guy is.
Yeah, I agree. I strongly agree. That's how strong his will is. Like he has.
Oh no, he's
him and Kobe are like the same person. Like no matter what, I mean, injuries, like they're just going to battle through it, and it's just going to keep going. I agree.
Yeah. They just have amazing talent. So and I mean, I like I said, I hope he's okay, and I hope he's able to play again. And so we need some good entertainment because we've had none for like 12 months.
Yeah.
Nothing entertaining about this thing. Is any bowling centers opened up over there yet?
No, just the Indian Lane. That's it.
Yeah. I don't. Did you guys get rid of your governor yet? Oh, well, he didn't like that.
They didn't like that. She didn't like that. She didn't like that. See, you got to be careful with the questions you ask.
Was governor key word for like eat his leg, or I mean?
As soon as you said it, she went off. Like
I didn't know that she was so sensitive to Governor Newsom.
Hey.
So, well, anyways, thanks for having me on. Thanks for being polite and nice, and I hope I answered everyone's questions.
Yes. Hey, seriously. Hey, guys, I Am Bowling. Everybody, if you're part of I Am Bowling, even if you're not part of I Am Bowling, send me some things, and I can send it to Ken, and I can say where it came from for T-shirt ideas.
Sure.
Ken is going to have me at work walking and thinking of all this I Am Bowling T-shirt ideas. Thanks, Ken.
So if someone comes up with an idea for a T-shirt that we use, not only will I give them a T-shirt, I will give 4 others, so they can give 4 of their friends a T-shirt with that saying on it.
There you go. Y'all hear that? If you come up with a saying, you'll get a T-shirt plus 4 of your friends. Hey, so think about it. It's a great idea.
Just tell me the sizes and the colors, and I'll make them up for you.
I love it. Ken, you're the best. Kathy, you're even better though.
Oh well, don't let her head get too big. She is better. She's the better.
Jerry Johnson said, "I am bowling even when I retire."
Oh, see, I like that. Jerry, do me a favor because I'm old. So email that to info at I Am Bowling because I already forgot. So send that. I like that.
Hey, there you go, Jerry. Hey, send it. And look, Jerry says, "I am bowling." Look, he said 4 shirts, please. He already knows. Like that.
Yeah. So Jerry, email me that exact sentence to info at. We'll create a design, and then I'll get with you on where to send them.
There you go. Ken, hey, you, Kathy, and the family, man, you guys be safe out there. And I will see you soon. When I say soon, I mean very soon.
Okay.
So I'll
All right.
call you
And,
when I
and for all the ladies when they go to Reno to bowl the Women's Open Championship, our we're running the pro shop there in Reno.
Okay,
So,
sweet.
Yeah. So.
All right. Hey, okay, guys. Okay.
You might even. Oh no. They don't have those in Las Vegas.
Hey, come here. Come on. They don't like.
I remember growing up down there with the ice cream truck came by. They don't have that in Las Vegas. I don't know why. Maybe it's too hot.
Maybe, but no, that was the mailman. They don't like the mail person.
They don't like the man. Yeah. So.
But no. Hey, Ken, appreciate you, brother.
Okay.
And like I said, thank you for allowing me to represent I Am Bowling. I truly, truly appreciate it.
I appreciate not only that, but I appreciate your friendship.
Absolutely.
So,
that's even
that's
number
thanks
one.
for having me on.
You're welcome, buddy. And I will, like I said, I'll call you when I touch down to Las Vegas.
Okay. Sounds good.
All right, brother.
All right. Okay. Bye.